budget making process, the timelines and key deliverables, and any outstanding challenges in as far as Senate National Treasury is concerned. We have the Commission of Revenue Allocation that normally recommends the vertical division of revenue and also play critical role in other funds like the equalization fund and the rest. The Senate has a duty to consider budget review and outlook paper. This is a general statement that, the Senate will be asked to look at, and there are critical areas that they look at in terms of performance of the county government and to some extent also the national government. Senate, in as far as the budget making process is concerned, they need to consider the budget policy statement. Senate is also called upon to look at the financial outlook with respect to revenue, expenditure, and borrowing for the next year, and over the 3-year term, the medium term. The BPS also discussed about the fiscal responsibility principles and the financial objectives. There are also statements of specific fiscal risk. When you talk of fiscal risk, that in this budget policy statement, we intend to raise revenue based on this, but you also give indication on likely areas that we are not able to adhere to those principles. It can be drought, it can be certain taxes that are likely to run into problems, either from judiciary or from any other matters. In some cases, Parliament also raises their own ceiling, or they raise ceiling for the judiciary. These are the risks that we anticipate in advance. Senate also will be called upon to approve the division and county allocation of revenue. The Senate will have a clear role in approval of allocation from under equalization fund. This is a fund that was established by the Constitution and usually about 0.5% of ordinary share. The National Assembly looks at the budget estimates and approves the budget estimates and passes through an appropriation bill, where the President also assents by 30th of June. Of course, the National Assembly is also required to approve the finance bill by 30th June. In the past, it was different. It was 90 days after the presentation, but it's been synchronized that by 30th of June, the finance bill also ought to have been